Good. Looking like I've got all the ducks in the row. Goody, goody. So that's good. Good morning, Renna. I'm Ros Boundy Psychic Medium, and I'm here this morning on Monday, the 31st of January, as a last day of the month, the first month of the new year. And it's wonderful to be here. We're here for the general card spread reading using the LENORMAND deck of cards. And I certainly do have those here. The Gilded Reverie. Whoops, nearly. Not the normal way that I've shown these. I usually do it on the table. So do let your friends know that I'm live now if they want to watch the reading so that they can gain the messages they need from it in the live, one-on-one sort of, that type of thing. Here we go over to the cards, connecting to your psychic senses, your intuition, or just that gut feeling that you get when you're actually watching along and picking up the messages. You know what's in your life, that you know what's relevant, that you know what Spirit's telling you. So connect into that energy. Hi, Kim. Lovely to see you here. I'm switching over to the cards now so that we can see what the spread's got for us this morning. And looks like I bumped it. I had it perfectly set up earlier. Oh, goodness. I must have bumped it. I've actually been doing a little mini live stream with the birds out the front yard. So I probably bumped it when I did that. Now, here we have our card. Place it under there strategically, or so you can see it basically. You've escaped the cage. Your wings are stretched out. Now fly. Love this. Beautiful. I really do love these cards. It's simply gorgeous. Some great little messages to go with what is placed on the beautiful photos. They're gorgeous little photos of the owls. The next one is what we've got from Leanne Winston and Deb Gilmore's Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck. That beautiful card, and have a look. We've got a snap. See that? The card that was actually drawn is the cover card. So it's the spiritual awakening card. So your higher vibrations rise from within. Your spiritual path is calling to you. So trust in that as you're moving through your day today, that your spiritual path is guiding you. A path means there's a direction, means you're moving forward, means you're growing, means you're going somewhere. So I'm just going to leave that one there so that you can see that throughout our reading. And I'll just go and turn off the scroller and we'll get into the actual card reading. We've got the 5 cards laid out in the usual spread, because that's what it's called when you do card readings. It's called a spread. So here we've got the 5 cards. We've got the tree in the home space, the child in the workspace, and the moon is in the unexpected. We've got the compass as our role, and the older woman is that central pivot, is the outcome, is, well, it's a beautiful energy, isn't it? Having the wise older woman around, since I'd have to say I'm an older woman. Am I wise? I think so, in many respects. In other respects, I still feel like I'm as dumb as the child, as innocent as the child. Dumb's not a correct word, because no one is dumb. We just have different levels of how we're understanding things. So saying that slip of the tongue is old school day stuff, isn't it? So what we've got with the tree in the home space, it is those beautiful foundations, and the connection with family, the connection with a network of people, and what is our life itself, because we've got the Kabbalah here. The Kabbalah is a Jewish symbol in the just trying to think what part. Is it a Torah? Torah in the Jewish Bible, Jewish something. But this is the Kabbalah. I just can't quite remember where it's connected to now. I know there's some historical connection with that symbolism, as well as the practical fact it's got in it Good morning, Veronica. So many different aspects of our life are encompassed in that tree of life symbol, the Kabbalah. And good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here as well this morning. So you didn't sleep in this morning? Nearly did. I was just looking and thinking, the time. 8:05, 8:06. You might have had a little bit of a stir. Here we go. In these branches, good morning, Sandra. Lovely to have you here too. Just trying to think, in these branches, as much as it is, I think it's birds in that one, but it can be fruits. It can be flowers, blossoms, anything. So it's what we want to have as part of, well, actually, it is a bit of a cycle because that's what trees go through. Like anything that's seasonal, we have fruit trees that, they grow, they lose the leaves. As far as the stone fruits that I have out there, they lose their leaves, they flower, bud, flower, bud. Which way does it go? Anyway, and then they grow their fruit. And this last season, they just went all mouldy overnight and dropped off. At least the nectarines did. And the birds out the back got all the peaches because we forgot to net it. But in its natural cycle, it's the food for the birds that live in the tree. And it's that fullness of an environment. It's that fullness of our home space is what I'm trying to get at. And we've got that for us is a lot more symbolic because we as humans, thinking peoples, wouldn't always say wise to the nth degree, but we certainly do think in a depth that symbolism and all that encompasses really does mean something to us. And I think that's where it's indicating to me that really the home means something to us. We are attaining to have that beautiful, loving space, and that's what I'm getting here. And that rainbow of possibilities that goes and moves right through the center of that. So you can see there, the rainbow. It's a covenant. If you've read the Bible, God had made a covenant with Noah via the rainbow that he would never flood the earth in such a way again. That's the story of Noah and the flooding. And that's how we've had the rainbow created for that purpose of that covenant. You can take that as you need to, but I just do love that possibility of the rainbows. When you see them in the sky in real life and you almost feel that you are at the end of it and you can almost touch it and you can't quite, but you are actually in it. That's how the energy is for us in our home space today. Really feel that connection and that being immersed in the energy of what is that deep connection with family, with the symbolism of the tree of life, the Kabbalah and all that it means. Have a Google of it, look it up. I'm going to probably do the same just to remind myself the detail of what the Kabbalah means. So rather than I'm going to keep going because we don't have forever in these morning sessions. We've got the child here in the workspace. It really is moving into that adventurous, let's start another month plan, do something that tomorrow morning we can start afresh with another month and all the adventures that are ahead for us, even in our workspace. Just because it's work doesn't mean to say that it's hard, horrible, a drudge or anything. It can be the adventure. Have a look at all of the possibilities in this picture, that book that opens to a new story. So that's what we've got there for our morning this morning, for today even, because it is a spread I do daily. So I'd look at it as that energy. Good morning, Connie. Lovely to have you here. And Michaela, good morning to you too. So, whoops, I thought I'd click that to head it off. So moving from that child with all the things and all those little bits and pieces of toys, a jigsaw puzzle of life and workspace, we're going to see the possibility, the moon coming through with its cycles, with whatever stage we're at. And we're coming up for a new moon. I don't keep as much track of the astrology as I need to probably, but, I go with the flow. So I tap into that, trusting what falls into my lap rather than planning for it. A little bit naughty like the child sometimes where I just oh, what's next? And then just go for it. Finding those adventures. The moonshine, the moonlight, look at the moonlight sparkles there, even if that's how you want to look at them. It really does bring things up from that dark space and shine that light on it, and it's a magical light. And in those both instances, the home and the workspace, we're going to see that unexpected something through the day that's going to pop in that'll give us that moonlight. I was going to say moonshine, but isn't that illegal liquor? Way back in I can't remember what era that was, 1920s, 30s? I can't remember. I didn't live through that. So, good morning, Michaela. Yes, pleased to see that I'm here. Well, I didn't sleep in this morning, so that was cool. Dark moon today, if I remember right. Right, so it's a dark moon. I probably will get my Astro Gold up and open to do a looky-see just to make sure, because I can't remember. So our role, it is setting that compass. It's pointing our direction into there. We've got our pathway of the Kabbalah, how we trust our spiritual connection, walk our pathway as we need to. Like this with the spiritual awakening, tap into that and follow that journey. Sometimes we do need, well, is it a map? It is in a sense, but we need the direction. We need that sense of moving forward and setting a direction even to some degree. And that's what a compass is. It's the degrees of where we're going. What are we doing? So it's dark moon today, Michaela. There you go. So you know that. Cool. Good. And Michaela, I'm not sure what that one was about. But anyway, Leslie, good morning to you too. Another lovely day here in Adelaide. It is here at the moment. It started out being a bit misty, but I have a funny feeling that might have been sea mist. So, cool. Thanks. Thank you, Michaela. Yes, 1st of February. So tomorrow. I knew the new year was, is that tomorrow itself? Chinese New Year? I think there's something I remember vaguely about rolling oranges in your front door or something, but for the life of me, I cannot remember the detail, and I'd have no idea where to look it up. For good luck and good fortune, as in financial abundance. I know that's something and part of it. Yeah. So from setting our direction, have our intention set already. Like, what is it that you're actually being guided to and led to? What do you feel that you're actually, I've heard the question a lot lately as far as, well, set your purpose. What is your purpose? Find out your passion and all that stuff. For myself, and because I'm older and had a bit more of life experience, and I sort of think I'm over this passion stuff, setting intent, the journey. I'm just so happy to be here and sharing with people and being, Australia is a lucky country, regardless of what other situations are happening around us. We are just so lucky to live in a country that's so beautiful, so big, so safe, and in abundance, even though at times we may not feel that way. So we are just so lucky. And for me, I just find being in the present moment really does suit me. I absolutely enjoy just the environment that I'm in, what I'm doing at the time, and it doesn't have to always be something big. And it's just a wonderful experience to be alive. And so set your intention in whichever way you do want to go. If you are looking to achieve something specific, set that compass in the direction of gaining that specific goal for yourself, and do the things that are necessary, that are needed to actually get closer and closer to that. And, once you get there, there's going to be something else. It's not really that destination that matters. It is setting our compass to who we are moving forward into growing or learning or whatever we need to be doing in this life with those who are around us. And that is, we've got people who do influence us. Here we've got the older woman For me, I have taken it as for myself. It indicates a message to me. And here is grandchildren, because I've had the connection with them lately. And here is what is our ancestors. So we've got the lineage of what is really in that back distant past in this, if you're looking at it as a line of past, present, future. And here we've got it in a nutshell. Is that the word for it? Past. It is our ancestry. It's what we're bringing forward into who we are being right now in this present time. And I am an older woman. What does this one actually mean to you? Where you are in your stage of life, feel into that and look forward to what is our future, and for our children and our grandchildren, and that we are bringing forward from the now to be that legacy for the future. And it really does have that magic of the cycles of life and the moon, that magic moon dust coming into it, but setting, there it is. It is a journey. It is a direction. It is life. There we have it in our cards today. So as you may look back at that spread or watch the replay just to reconfirm for you where your eyes, where your heart is feeling that you're getting the message from most specifically, whether it's one card or the whole spread, tap into that through your day today so that you're actually really on your pathway and feeling into it, bringing those aha moments into consciousness rather than just that subconscious level. Be aware of it and have that openness to actually be receiving those ahas, messages and that. So, and Kim, you've arrived at work. Have a great day, everyone. Oh, have a wonderful day too, Kim, and to everyone. Thank you, Kim. So whoops, and you reckon you look like that child when you were younger. I reckon you would look like that child when you were younger. Who, me? I don't know. I had straight hair. Hasn't that one got curly? Oh, wavy. Yeah. I did have a sense of adventure. I did like to play outside a lot when I was a child, and I'd do certainly a lot of the make-believe. I love magic, and I suppose it's why I find even still a wonderment in how everything works together. And why are we here? The question we still ask up until probably the day we die, why were we here? It's to be you. And thank you, Rena. Lovely to have you here too. And thank you, Veronica. Have a lovely day as well. And thank you. Beautiful woman, beautiful women, beautiful people. Absolutely. Just keep being the best you that you can be. Why are we here? To be the best that we can be. And each and every one of us has that individualized uniqueness and that love in our hearts. So what is the aim of life? To be love. To be love. So be you. And namaste until tomorrow morning. Bye for now.